Every year, salary surveys come out. Every year, teams rely on them. And every year, they fall short in the market. Not because they're bad, because they're backward looking. Read them, use them as a guide, not for making decisions. Most GCC searchers don't drag because of sourcing. They drag because the comp is off. The pattern is predictable, budget set from a survey, market has already moved, candidate don't engage, role stays open. It looks like a hiring problem. It's not. It's a pricing problem. We suggest about 4 steps when you're dealing with surveys, especially in the compensation. Step 1, check when the data was collected, not when it was published. Most surveys published in 2026 are built on data from the mid of 2025, or already about 6 to 9 months of lag. In stable roles, that's manageable. In a fast-moving roles, like an AI or data product-related roles, it's not. We've seen senior AI roles move 15 to 20% within a quarter. If the survey doesn't clearly state data collection timelines, assume it's already outdated. Step 2, check who's the sample. Most surveys combine domestic companies, MNCs, GCCs into one number. Looks clean, but it's not usable. Say, let's take an example of a senior level. GCC compensation is about 15 to 30% higher than domestic, and Bangalore is not the same as a national average. If the survey doesn't split GCC versus non-GCC, city versus national, you're mixing different markets and calling it a benchmark. Step 3, understand what level actually means. Titles don't tell you much. A director would be running a small team, running a large function, reporting locally, reporting globally. Those are not the same roles. If companies map to title, you miss what actually matters. Role complexity is totally different. Step 4, use the survey for direction, not pricing. This is where most teams get it wrong. A survey should answer, am I in the right range? Not what should I offer. Reality check. Survey approximately say it's 70 to 90 lakhs. If the market is about 85 to 95 lakhs, you're aligned, pretty much okay. If the survey is about 55 to 70 lakhs is what the range is, and the market is about 85 to 95 lakhs, obviously you're mispriced. The market sets the number, the survey only gives you direction. If you treat the survey as a ceiling, you will underprice the role. According to our learning in terms of compensation, last year's data, 2025, director level predominantly will have around 14 lakhs of gap versus the survey, and VP level about 22 lakhs gap versus the survey. Same pattern every time, survey below market. Not because the survey is wrong, because it's built on older data. Okay, let me talk about certain common mistakes. Using the survey as a ceiling, budgets gets locked. Market moves, search slows down. Again, using national data for city roles. Bangalore senior comp is not a national average. Quoting surveys in negotiations at a senior level, candidates knows a number. If you rely on a survey, it tells them one thing, you're not close to the market and you lose momentum right there. Okay, let me share an example in terms of a good compensation benchmarking or a conversation that I had with the TA head recently. They didn't stop using the data. They didn't stop using the survey. They changed how they use it. They still had global benchmarking. They still looked at the survey, but they validated with what was actually happening in the ground. Instead, they called us like twice, understood the similar roles. What is the compensation like? We did a local benchmarking for them to understand what's a comp range. They did an internal reference check themselves and also mentioned comp review at 12 months built into the offer. That's it. Result, time to fill dropped by 30%. They still read the surveys. They just stopped relying on them. Salary surveys are useful. Use them as direction, not as rule. If you want to know what the market is actually paying for your role, for your city right now, let's talk. We'll give you the live benchmark.